Coming up on LEX-18 News at noon.
A van carrying a mother and 4 children is hit by a train in Laurel County, leaving 1 of the children dead. New information about a fatal accident that killed a 13-year-old killed while waiting for her school bus in Louisville.
We've had a great stretch of weather lately. Will it continue for the weekend? Details in your Storm Tracker forecast coming up.
With coverage you can count on, this is LEX-18 News at noon.
A 6-year-old is killed when the van he was riding in slams into a train. Now grief counselors are on hand to help his classmates deal with the loss. And that is today's LEX-18 Big Story at noon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Davidson. Thanks for watching LEX-18 News at noon. We're going to get to the big story in just a moment, but first, a major development involving the crash of Comair Flight 5191. We have some breaking news concerning the sole survivor, so let's get right to Kristen Pflum. She's at TAC Air in Lexington with the very latest. Good afternoon, Kristen.
Good afternoon, Dia. Well, nearly 4 months after the crash of Flight 5191, the sole survivor and first officer of that flight, Jim Polehinke, is now headed back home to Florida. His charter jet left Bluegrass Airport just minutes ago. Take a look. LEX-18 was the only station there as Polehinke was brought in from Cardinal Hill. One of their handicapped transport vehicles took him to TAC Air here at Bluegrass Airport, where a private charter jet was waiting for him in an enclosed hangar. I can tell you it was a very private departure. The van pulled in. It was there about 30 minutes. Then the hangar doors reopened and Polehinke's plane taxied to the runway, where at 11:25 this afternoon, Polehinke once again took to the skies, bidding his final farewell to Lexington. Now, when I spoke to Polehinke on the phone earlier this week, he told me that it would be very private, that his lawyers are not allowing him to talk at all publicly right now, but he does say that day will come. We did see a man inside the plane, though we're not sure if it was Polehinke. There were 2 window shades that were drawn on that jet. But again, as I said, a very private departure for a man that so many people around Kentucky have asked about. Now, back out here live at Bluegrass Airport, again, that phone conversation I had with him the other day, he says he so wants to talk and say so many things about the grateful people of Kentucky that have offered their prayers and their thoughts to him. He says he will talk when he is allowed to, but he says he definitely has a long road of recovery ahead of him. We're covering the news live in Lexington from the LEX-18 mobile newsroom. Back to you.
All right, Kristen Pflum, thanks so much. Now back to our big story. A southeastern Kentucky community is grieving following a fatal train crash that has taken the life of a young boy. It happened in Laurel County last night at a train crossing on Kentucky 1006. Richard DeVayne joins us now live from London with today's LEX-18 Big Story at noon. Good afternoon, Richard.
Good afternoon, Dia. The sadness is felt especially here at this school, Colony Elementary School, because 3 of the victims involved in that crash also attended this school. We found out grief counselors are on hand today to help students and teachers deal with this tragedy. Daniel Smith was killed, his mother and brother injured in that accident involving the train. The 7-year-old attended Colony Elementary School along with his 2 brothers. So on this last day of classes before the Christmas break, school officials are delivering sad news on what should be a joyous occasion.
We're just trying to share with the kids a bit about the news, listening to them. It's been basically what's been going on most of the morning. I've been in all 3 rooms by now, sharing with the kids and, of course, the staff.
And coming up, we'll hear how the kids are dealing with the pain of this event and what they want to do in memory of their classmate. That coming up in our next half hour. But for now, we're covering the news live in Laurel County from the LEX-18 mobile newsroom. Dia, we'll send it back to you.
Richard, thank you. Mary Smith is listed in fair condition. Her son is listed in good condition at UK's hospital. Got some more breaking news for you out of Frankfurt this afternoon. Police and a bomb squad are on the scene of a suspicious package. Let's get right to Chris Lupien. He has the very latest. Good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon, Dia. We are at the Capital City Plaza Tower, where part of the parking garage has been closed off for the time being because officials right now are checking out a briefcase that was found around 9:30 this morning. Part of the reason why they're checking it out, because they would think by now somebody would have come by and claimed it because it's been here since 9:30. You can see that there are plenty of officials on the scene, and this road behind me is being shut down as we speak. In fact, we've also been told to move because this is a very active situation out here where they're basically investigating this briefcase that was found. But the bomb squad from Lexington has been brought in to check out that briefcase, and When we get more information, we'll bring it to you when that becomes available. But for now, we're covering the news live in Frankfurt from the LEX-18 mobile newsroom. Back to you.
Chris, thank you. We'll have much more on this story as it comes into the newsroom, and you can log on to our website, that's lex18.com, for the very latest updates. We now know the name of the 13-year-old Louisville girl killed yesterday when an SUV hit her. The fatal accident happened just before 7 in the morning. Nikisha Malone had just crossed the street to catch her school bus when an SUV hit her, dragging her a few feet before it stopped. Sadly, her cousin saw the accident. The 22-year-old driver had the right of way and said she simply did not see Malone. Also out of the Derby City, Louisville police are looking for a hit-and-run driver who injured a 12-year-old boy. Police say a person slammed into the child last night as the little boy was crossing a street near Taylor Boulevard. A Louisville television station reports the child is listed in good condition. An 18-month-old toddler has died, the victim of a drowning. It happened in Bullitt County at a pond near Ethan Grant's home. Authorities were called to his home yesterday around noon. The death, they say, appears to be accidental. Almost 2 years after a murder outside a Lexington steakhouse, the murder victim's family finally gets some closure. A judge sentenced Cheryl Taylor this morning for her part in the murder of DeVayne Hawley. Chase Cain joins us now live from the Fayette County Courthouse with more. Good afternoon, Chase.
Well, Dia, a good afternoon it is for the family of DeVayne Hawley, because this morning an emotional Cheryl Taylor pleaded for mercy from the judge. She even asked the judge to let her go home, but Judge Payne said that she needed to pay for what she had done and sentenced her to 6 years behind bars. Now, back in early 2005, DeVayne Hawley was shot to death in the parking lot of the Hamburg Outback Steakhouse. James Gregory Taylor already pleaded guilty to that crime. He admitted that drugs were involved and got 25 years to life in prison for that. Now, today, Taylor's wife was sentenced to 6 years in prison for her part, even though she broke down in tears at one point, asking for forgiveness from Hawley's family, even asking the judge for mercy to let her go home.
For her, when she actually said the words to go home today, like my heart just saying, to see her walk out and go home would not have done any kind of justice for me. The fact to know that she's going to have to be able to sit there and pay for her time makes me feel a lot better.
And after the time she has already served in jail, Cheryl Taylor will still have more than 4 years left behind bars. And Latasha Hawley flew down from New York to be here for this final sentencing. She says that being able to go back to New York and bring with her the fact that this case is finally closed will be a great Christmas present for their family. We're covering the news live in Lexington from the LEX-18 mobile newsroom. Dia, back to you.
Chase, thank you. Earlier this year, Cheryl Taylor entered a guilty plea to tampering with physical evidence, second-degree robbery, and facilitation to murder. Well, police in Greenup County are looking for this man who they say is likely armed and dangerous. Sammy Bertram is accused of swerving his vehicle towards a car with 2 Kentucky Fish and Wildlife officers in it. The 36-year-old is charged with 2 counts of wanton endangerment in Greenup County. He also faces charges in Lewis County. Bertram has been spotted in Greenup and Lewis counties. He has contacts in the Portsmouth, Ohio area. A man hears a noise in his home only to walk downstairs to confront an intruder. It happened earlier this month in northeastern Fayette County at a home on Winchester Road. Now Lexington police have new information and want you to help them identify the suspect in the case. Heather Higdon's in the LEX-18 newsroom with the very latest. Good afternoon, Heather.
Well, Dia, the new information comes in the form of a composite sketch police hope will look familiar to someone watching. Here's a look at that intruder. Lexington police say he's described as a white man, 24 to 30 years old, around 6 feet tall, with a short military-style haircut. Police say when the homeowner confronted this man, he took off in a small gray vehicle, possibly a Toyota Corolla. Lexington police also say this man may have been working with an accomplice. According to investigators, the homeowners saw a second person in the car as it pulled away. Dia, back to you.
All right, Heather, thank you so much. Lexington's residential burglary unit is working this case. If you have any information on this man, please give them a call. The number's on the screen for you. It's area code 859-258-3700. Lexington police have released these pictures captured during a bank robbery yesterday. Happened at the First Federal Bank on Lane Allen. The robber is being described as a white male standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing 160 pounds, in his mid-20s, wearing a charcoal-colored hoodie, a white surgical-style mask, black sweatpants, and gloves.
And now, meteorologist Kristie Kubovic and LEX-18 Storm Tracker weather.
Well, conditions have improved. Great news there. Most of us started off with some clouds, at least in the northern and central sections. However, those clouds are now tapering off and everyone has plenty of sunshine. Let's go ahead and take a quick look around right now. With all of the sunshine, we do have dry conditions. Those will remain. In addition, we are getting rid of the clouds. Here's a look at those starting to exit the area right now. Just some of our eastern counties that are seeing some of these scattered clouds. Otherwise, plenty of sunshine back on board. In terms of temperatures, we're soaring already. In fact, most of us in the mid to upper 50s later today. Our high temperatures are going to mainly be in the upper 50s to right around 60. We'll be dropping back off into the 40s overnight. And if you like the weather we have now, well, we have even better weather for the weekend. We'll talk about that, though, coming right up.
All right, Kristie, thanks so much. British police have formally linked the fifth murder of a woman in eastern England to 4 previous crimes in the same area. The lead investigators said they have identified the fifth victim. Annette Nichols' body, along with the other 4 women, was found naked and without any sign of struggle. All of the bodies have been found in a 10-day period.
We are treating this as murder and are linking it to the other 4 recent murders in Suffolk.
All of the women were prostitutes and all had substance abuse problems. There's some new developments in the Duke lacrosse rape case. Defense attorneys say they want the victim's identification of her alleged attackers thrown out. The defense released this video of the woman identifying the Duke lacrosse players in a photo lineup at a police station after the 2005 incident. They call the procedure unnecessarily suggestive because the accuser was shown only photos of lacrosse players. In court papers, defense attorneys call the photo lineup a, quote, incoherent mass of contradiction and error, end quote. A Duke University law professor says that if the effort to throw out the ID of the alleged attackers is successful, the prosecution would most likely dismiss the entire case. A Wisconsin elementary school is closed today so it can be disinfected. Officials say about 75 students at Jacob Shapiro Elementary School in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, near Green Bay, contracted norovirus. They have decided to close the school today so crews can finish disinfecting the building to help stop the highly contagious virus from spreading. This is the second school in the area to close this week because of this outbreak. Looks like we could be in for a warm-up this weekend, but we've got to get through today first. Your complete LEX-18 Storm Tracker forecast is coming up next at noon. Also, in a few minutes, want to know if you're at risk for heart disease? May mean taking your kids to the doctor. We'll explain in today's LEX-18 Noon Health Watch.
Think of something sweet, something tender. Fall off the bone tender. Think Sonny's signature baby back ribs at a feel-good price. Only $12.99, almost $3 less than anywhere else. Slow smoked for hours and finished on the grill. You won't find baby backs like Sonny's anywhere, and you won't find them at a Sonny's price. Only $12.99.
That's good, Sonny.
That's my song.
It's fun, it's food, it's fabulous buys. It's the all-new Traders Village Antique and Flea Market, I-75 Exit 90 in Richmond. With over 300 booths, you can shop till you drop among a staggering array of merchandise. And remember, this is a flea market, so the prices are a small fraction of what you'd pay elsewhere. There's great fun for the entire family, whether they're riding the Orange Blossom Special, grabbing a bite at the Village Grill, or finding fabulous bargains around every corner. It's the all-new Traders Village Antique and Flea Market behind the Cracker Barrel in Richmond.
Where will you shop this Christmas?
For the wife.
I'll take that.
For your husband.
Wrap it up.
For Grandpa. And Grandma.
Perfect.
For Dad.
Sold.
For Mommy.
Put a bow on it.
And we'll take this.
So where will you do your Christmas shopping?
Oak Factory, Lexington, and Bedroom Gallery, Georgetown.
Creating a warm and inviting home is easy with furnishings and accessories from the very best. Choose from a variety of colonial-style painted furniture, unique lamps and shades, seasonal decorations, and charming accessories. Let the very best make this holiday season magical. Trim the tree with delightful ornaments and welcome guests with festive wreaths and decorations. Browse our large selection of collectibles, including Buyer's Choice Carolers, or find that perfect gift for everyone on your list. The very best behind Goodyear Tires on Southland Drive.
Now, LEX-18 Storm Tracker weather with MaxTrack Doppler and MaxTrack 3D, the most powerful, most accurate live Doppler in Kentucky.
Well, we have some sunshine back on board. Great news there. Some of us, our northern and central sections, started off with a lot of clouds, but those are tapering off. And right now, they're mainly stuck in our eastern counties. Otherwise, we have plenty of sun and plenty of dry conditions. Here's a look at those. Not a whole lot happening right now, and that's going to be the trend through today and through the weekend. In fact, we have some wonderful weekend weather heading our way. We'll get to that in a second. But for now, here's a look at those clouds. They were around earlier. We even saw a few sprinkles earlier too, but those have all tapered off. The clouds are continuing to exit the bluegrass and plenty of sunshine arriving in its wake. Here's a look now, a gorgeous shot over Lexington with plenty of blue skies. These blue skies are going to continue through the day today. We are anticipating a lot of sunshine. Temperature-wise, it's certainly helping those out. We are now at 55 degrees in Lexington. That's the high of the day, and our winds, they're kind of on the breezy side. They're out of the southwest at 10 miles per hour. Looking around too, everyone checking in with temperatures either in the mid to upper 50s at the present time. 54 in Jackson, 57 a popular number. Frankfurt, Somerset, and London all reporting 57, and 56 degrees right now in Monticello. Now, we're not the only ones savoring this great weather. Just about the entire eastern seaboard is. Keep in mind for December, these temperatures are typically a lot cooler off to our north, and even Chicago into the 40s at the present time. Now, here's a look around too. There's the system that exited the area. Plenty of clear skies, just a couple scattered clouds out there, and that's going to be the trend over the weekend, and that is exactly what our future track is showing. Clear and dry across the bluegrass throughout the day today as high pressure dominates the weather. Once again, that'll be the story tomorrow too, meaning more sunshine and more dry conditions around tomorrow at 7 a.m. And that'll also be the story later in the day too. Starting to see a few more clouds off to the west, and we'll see a few more of those on Sunday, but still nothing to write home about. For today, just a lot of sunshine, gorgeous, very mild for this time of year. 59 degrees for a high today. Tonight, we dip down to 40 with those clear skies continuing. And then for tomorrow, once again, same old story. It's a good story, though. A lot of sun and warm again with temperatures tomorrow to the mid-60s. Certainly savor that now. We know what December could bring, and we will start to see some more seasonable temperatures late in the week next week. Temperatures back into the 40s and the 50s. But in the meantime, great all weekend long, great through Monday, too. Then Tuesday, we'll start to see some scattered showers back on board and temperatures starting to cool off a little.
All right, Kristie, thanks so much. In today's LEX 18 Noon Health Watch, screening kids for heart disease may help save their parents' lives. Researchers study families who had children going to a pediatrician. They found parents of children with hypertension were 15 times more likely to also have the disease as compared to parents whose children did not have high blood pressure. Also, obese children were 6 times more likely to have obese parents as compared to normal weight children. Experts say testing children for heart disease risk factors is a good way to detect adults at risk for the disease, especially if children visit the doctor more often than adults. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Smith home.
Glad to have you here today.
That's right. We're celebrating our first Christmas together. My husband, we've been married for 6 months now during the month of December.
That's correct. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to you. And we're starting new traditions, including?
Well, you know, we have old ones as far as cooking, baking, but there'll be one tradition that we'll always have here, and that is the real reason for this season, the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ.
So from our home to yours, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It's the Factory Direct Mattress Pillow Top Mattress Set Week. We've made an exceptional purchase of first quality pillow top sets from the Symbol Mattress Company. We pride ourselves on providing the industry's best value to our customer, and values on pillow top mattress sets like these. Twin sets just $199, full sets just $279, queen sets just $299, and king sets just $499. Never before and never again will we be able to offer this product at this price. Buy it today and get it today at Factory Direct Mattress.
A message about workers' compensation from Morgan, Madden, Brashear, and Collins. If you were injured at work, don't wait to talk to an attorney. Even if you're receiving benefits now, at any time the insurance company may make your benefits stop. Be sure you receive all the workers' compensation you deserve. Ask for a free benefits checkup from Morgan, Madden, Brashear, and Collins. Don't settle for less. 1-888-672-6771.
It's that magical time of year.
Get a special lease offer on a C230 sports sedan with a powerful 2.5-liter V6 at the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event, now through January 2nd. There's never been a better time to get that Mercedes-Benz on your wish list.
James Motor Company, Richmond Road, Lexington.
Introducing the Diamond Occasion Necklace. Start with just a few links. Then add more for every special moment in your life. This beautiful necklace will become a collection of memories that will last a lifetime. What's your next special occasion? Celebrate it with the Diamond Occasion Necklace.
Designs Unlimited Fine Jewelers. Let them make you an original.
The Bloomberg Business Report is brought to you by Cumberland Valley National Bank.
So intelligent, it knows precisely when to turn rear-wheel drive performance into all-wheel drive control. So intuitive, it's beyond machine. The all-new 306 horsepower G from Infiniti. Come see the all-new G, now at the Infiniti Limited Engagement Winter Event.
12:19. Good news for shoppers. Consumer prices are holding steady without much sign of inflation. Linda Bell has more from the New York Stock Exchange in today's LEX 18 Bloomberg Noon Report.
Consumer prices came in flat in November. That's usually good for stocks, and today is no exception. We did get a higher open. Meantime, Apple Computer is putting off filing quarterly results again. Over the summer, the iPod maker said it would delay results until mid-December while auditors look at its stock options practices. Now, Apple is putting off the filing until the end of the month. Meantime, PC maker Dell is delaying the filing of its quarterly report for the second time this year. Dell is citing a government probe by regulators. And the world's biggest maker of design software is forecasting 15% sales growth for next year. Adobe Systems also says Photoshop CS3 will be available in the spring. And how does the $40 million year-end bonus sound to you? Well, that's what Morgan Stanley CEO John Mack is getting. It's the biggest bonus ever for the head of a Wall Street firm. And that's business news. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Linda Bell with the Bloomberg Market Update.
Linda Bell, thanks so much. Let's take a look at those noon stocks. The Dow Jones Industrial is heading up 43 points to 12,459. As for the NASDAQ Composite, also heading up not quite 10 points to 2463. Sports is next.
You can usually pick out the kids at risk. Even this young, teachers begin to notice. Billy Harper believes we need to take action and save these kids before it's too late. Ask teachers to identify them early, get them tutoring, special help. Team up with local businesses and turn potential dropouts into apprentices. Then when they graduate, there's a job waiting. Bringing business leadership to education. Billy Harper, Republican for governor.
Reward yourself this Christmas with leather upholstery from Hoover's Furniture. Hoover's has the largest selection of leather sofas in Central Kentucky, guaranteed. Shop this weekend and save up to half off. That's up to a 50% savings on name brand leather. Millennium, Berkline, Flexsteel, and famous Broyhill 8-way hand-tied all-leather sofas are on sale. The holidays are here, and the time will never be better to purchase the new leather upholstery you deserve and desire. So shop Hoover's today and take advantage of our huge leather sale going on this weekend. Merry Christmas to you from Hoover's Furniture.
This season at Goodies,
Shake, shake, shake.
find just the right something for everyone on your Christmas list. Hot holiday sweaters for the cool months ahead.
Shake, shake, shake.
Soft, warm. This holiday season, give the gifts that are on everyone's holiday list. Sweaters for the family, now 50% off.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your goodies. Shake your goodies.
You're injured, perhaps seriously, and it wasn't your fault. You need a law firm that is going to protect your rights. A law firm that has been pursuing justice for injured clients for years. Frank Jenkins has helped many others in the greater Lexington area get the compensation they deserve. If you've been injured in an accident, you deserve justice. Now demand it. Call 1-800-WIN-WIN-1, the Frank Jenkins Law Office, right now.
Man o' War Golf is the place to improve your game.
Man at Work Golf's PGA professionals provide group or individual instruction for men, ladies, and children. Check out the many grass tees and short game areas to work on your game. And when buying any equipment, come to Man at Work Golf and have one of the club fitting experts fit you for the perfect set of clubs. Our golf shop has the best equipment and apparel at the lowest prices. A Man at Work gift certificate for lessons or merchandise make the perfect gift.
12:23. Some of the best from the 11th region went at it last night in early season play on the hardwood. Ryan Lemon has all your highlights in today's LEX 18 Noon Sports.
Well, for years, the city schools here in Lexington boycotted Lexington Catholic. They wouldn't play Lex Cath during the regular season in any sport. Well, after some redistricting a couple years ago, those days are now gone. That brought about a huge early season showdown last night. Undefeated Tate Creek at 6-0, playing at undefeated Lexington Catholic at 5-0. Taylor Stewart, unstoppable for Lex Cath early. Stewart, the drive, then Stewart, the baseline drive, then Stewart again. He led the Knights with 15. Chris Floyd puts back the James Johnson miss for Tate Creek. John Watkins led the Commodores with a double-double. 21 points, 11 rebounds as Tate Creek improves to 7-0. They hand Lex Cath their first loss, 55-47. Also in town last night, the defending 11th region champs, Madison Central, playing Dunbar at the Dog Pound. Big Aaron Morris scores inside for the Indians. For Dunbar, their sharpshooter, Dion Johnson, stops and pops it once, then stops and pops it again. Later, Nick Hudson. He's going to hit the tough one in the lane for Dunbar. He was the only Bulldog in double figures with 16. Morris, though, had another monster game for Madison Central. He hit 10 of 12 from the field for a game-high 23 as Madison Central wins it big 89-57. The Mason County boys basketball team is off to a 5-0 start. The Royals are led by Darius Miller. He's one of the top juniors in the state. He's been recruited by a lot of big-name schools, including Kentucky. The Royals are averaging 83 points a game, but their defense has also played a big part.
We've been able to turn people over. We've been able to take advantage of those turnovers and get some easy baskets. And, so we've been real happy with our effort. We've got a lot of guys that can play 9 or 10 deep, and we've been real pleased so far.
Our schedule is going to get a lot harder as we go, but right now we're working real hard. We still got to do some better things mentally, but we're there physically.
Justin White will have a special feature on Darius Miller tonight on LEX 18 Sports at 6. And, of course, Tubby Smith and his Kentucky Wildcats host the Louisville Cardinals tomorrow at Rupp Arena. Coach Smith will talk about that coming up later today in our LEX 18 True Blue coverage. We'll see you then.
Ryan, thanks so much. A bit of a chill today, but we could see a warm-up tomorrow, and it could be toasty. Your complete weekend LEX 18 Storm Tracker forecast is just a few minutes away. Also, in our next half hour, we go back to Laurel County, where police are still piecing together what led to a fatal train accident that left a little boy dead.
No more secrets. Where are we going for our honeymoon?
A romantic island in the south.
Jamaica?
Credit card miles are blacked out. A little more south.
Antigua?
Blacked out further south.
Aruba?
Getting warmer. Isn't this great? Did you notice? No bugs.
We gotta switch to Capital One.
For easy-to-use rewards, get Capital One's no-hassle rewards with no miles expiration, no earn caps, and no blackout dates.
Oh, look, floating coasters. Huh?
Apply now and get double miles or other great features. Just visit CapitalOne.com/TV or call 1-877-445-1100.
Hey, it's walrus mating season.
So get Capital One's no-hassle rewards with no miles expiration, no earn caps, and no blackout dates. Apply now and get double miles or other great features. Just visit CapitalOne.com/TV or call 1-877-445-1100.
What's in your wallet?
It's back. The Christmas at Kazai sale is going on now at Kazai Gallery in Lexington Green. Hurry in to get last-minute shopping specials on one-of-a-kinds and discontinued designs. Holiday specials in every size, color, and decor. Give them the rug of their dreams for a price you'll love. And you can never go wrong with the Kazai 100% trade-in policy for hand-knotted rugs. Shop the web at KazaiGallery.com. Holiday gift certificates are available. For the best in service, selection, and price, Kazai Rug Gallery. Come in and walk all over us.
Where will you shop this Christmas?
For your wife.
I'll take that.
For your husband.
Wrap it up.
For Grandpa. And Grandma.
Perfect.
For Dad.
Sold.
For Mommy.
Put a bow on it.
And we'll take this.
So where will you do your Christmas shopping?
Oak Factory, Lexington, and Bedroom Gallery, Georgetown.
Color this holiday season blue and white with UK ornaments from the Very Best, or pick up a unique gift for the Wildcat fan on your list. The Very Best, behind Goodyear Tires on Southland Drive.
Get LEX18 News headlines and your Storm Tracker forecast on Mix 94.5, Dale O'Brien Mornings, and the best mix while you work.